friends. So today's video is going to be the November 2019 BoxyCharm. So a few things to address while I open this before I actually get into the unboxing. So for anyone who does not know, for the month of November, BoxyCharm increased their price from $21 a month to $25 a month, which seems like a small increase. But they also increased the size of the box. I don't have an old box handy. Oh, wait, I might actually. So this one has been holding supplies over here. It's got a thing of wipes in it. This is one that was a little bit longer than the normal ones, a little shorter and a little longer, because it had the Glam Glow in it, but you can see the size difference there. This is also the first month that they have done where you can pick an item that's going to be in your box, like customization, kind of like Ipsy has been doing. They also announced that they will be sending out like foundation or concealer samples so that you can try it and let them know like what you think, what your closest shade matches, etc., etc., because they want to start actually sending foundation and concealer in the subscription box, which is really cool. Ipsy does that sometimes with the little samples. Like I've gotten a MAC powder foundation sample, and I've gotten a Tarte, pretty sure it was a Tarte foundation sample. Anyway, so I'm really excited to see if the increase in price increases it should monetarily increase the value, but like if I'm more excited about the products now versus when it was $21. And this is also why I wanted to compare it to Ipsy Plus, because now they are the same price. So let's get into it and see what we've got. So I did pick one item in here, and this month's theme is Stellar. So I'm going to put this to the side because it has all the items and prices. Oh, that was another thing. I was wondering if when you pick an item, since normally BoxyCharm has different like box variations, I'm wondering if the item you pick influences what other items they give you, or if they already have a set box you're going to receive and they just replace one of those items with your choice item. Something to think about. So the little sample card that I got is the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. And I got the shade Cashmere, Shell, and Linen. So I'm just going to have to try those later and see what is the closest shade match to me. And then this is what the inside of my box looks like. So I'm going to put it down and start going through items. The first thing I want to grab is the item that I knew I was getting because it was my choice item. And it is the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Eye Treatment. So this seems really cool. It says it's formulated with organic ingredients. And I'm going to move this. So this is what the package looks like. It's pretty big. Obviously it's a full size. Let me make sure. So recently it doesn't have ingredients on this package. Recently I have discovered that I may be allergic to a particular ingredient, which is always super fun to just suddenly find out. Skimming through here, I don't see it, so that's good. I don't know that I'm allergic to that particular thing or that that's what's irritating my skin, so I'm not going to say it yet. This is what the little applicator on it looks like, and it says gently press to dispense product, then massage the applicator around the entire eye starting at the inner corner. Gently pat excess with fingertips until absorbed. Use morning and evening. So that's cool. So I'm going to just give it a go. It is not exactly morning or evening, but if I can, oh, so there's a little bit. I don't have a mirror handy, so we're just going to use the one really far away and pretend that I can see it really well, which I can't because I'm not wearing glasses. I'm gently patting in the excess. And then same thing on the other eye. I wonder if it'll come out easier. Oh yeah. So once you've got the product at the top, which it does take a minute to do, it does start to come out a lot easier. I'm really excited to give this a go. See if it'll do anything. At the very least, it feels really nice. So, somebody honked their horn. That is item number 1. Next thing is on top here. Just says BoxyCharm. It's a little plasticky bag with some brushes in it. Oh, they're like BoxyCharm brushes. What? It doesn't... They have an interesting smell. Maybe I'm smelling the Juice Beauty. I don't know. But like they actually have the BoxyCharm logo. I'm not exactly sure what they're for, but they're really, really densely packed. And they're really soft. I'm sure this one will be really nice for like contouring. I wonder if you could use this one for foundation. Oh, they're really soft. Ooh. Ooh, I'm excited. That's really cool. And they're like BoxyCharm brushes. Next, we have morning goggle eye mask and evening goggle eye mask. The morning one is to brighten and protect, and the night one is to repair and relax. And these are from the brand Vita Masks. I could be pronouncing that wrong. Oh my gosh, I can't hold them. So 2 little eye masks, which is pretty cool. That's 2 eye products. My eyes better look bomb. Next, ooh, yay, I was hoping I was gonna get this. Okay. Next we have the Celestial Thunder Dominique Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. It's gorgeous looking. Ooh, yes! Oh my gosh, the colors in this are so stunning. And it has a mirror. So I will be doing a look with this in just a moment. And then the last item, which I will also use in my look, is a Dose of Colors liquid matte lipstick in the shade Flirty. And it's like a light pink by the tag, and of course these bottles are frosted, so it's a little hard to tell. I am a little concerned that this is going to be a little too pink for me, but we'll see. It's got a nice doe foot applicator. It has a smell, but I can't place what it is. Oh no, that's kind of a nice nude, at least on my hand. It's kind of a nice nudie pink. Here I am swatching on this side of my hand again. I've really got to stop that. Okay, so let me move the giant box, and I'm going to do a look with this eyeshadow palette because I'm not wearing any makeup today. I had initially planned on doing a completely different video today, and then when the mailman came, I was in my living room and I saw him come up onto the porch and drop something off, so I knew that it was a package of some sort, and I wasn't expecting anything today. So, of course, I got up and went to see what it was, and it was this. So, super exciting. So, I'm going to go in first with this shade Lunar Eclipse down here. But yeah, I was planning on doing a totally different video because I just got the email yesterday that my box had shipped, which normally, whoa, I already have some fallout. I guess I didn't knock enough off the brush. normally it tells me when it's shipped, and then, you know, a few days later I'll receive it. But I guess they kind of forgot to send me the shipping email until it was like almost here. Um, but I mean, you know, I'm not complaining. It was a nice surprise. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way, with this look. We're just gonna... I smell something. Maybe I'm still smelling the Juice Beauty eye cream. And I'm gonna leave that fall out for just a second until I'm completely done. Just FYI, so I'm sorry if it bothers you. So far, these colors are super pigmented. I think I just hit a shade with my brush. And I like that the palette is very flexible so that I can do this with the mirror. The colors are blending out pretty well. They're way more pigmented than I was expecting right off, which, you know, as I've said before, can be a good or a bad thing. That little bit of fallout initially, I think, was just because I didn't knock enough off the brush, because this side didn't have near as much. So now I'm going to go in with the shade right beside it called Storm Dust, which is like a deep burnt orange terracotta, whereas this one was just like a normal burnt orange terracotta. Making sure I brush enough off. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that y'all can like see what I'm doing and not block my face too much. I'm putting this one more in the crease so that you can still see that other shade above it. Trying to deepen up this outer part. Tap back into it. This is the hardest part about getting a new eyeshadow palette and doing like a first impressions with it, like right then and there, is I never really know what kind of look I'm going for. I just start into it and hope for the best, you know. But I guess it's okay, because, you know, usually the palettes have a way of working their way back around, and I use them again later on, or I'll wind up using it in my like wrap-up video. I feel like on this side it was a lot darker in my crease than it wound up being on this side, so I'm going to try to deepen it up a little bit. I don't really know what I did different. Okay, so it's just a matter of building it up in the exact same spot before moving the brush over. Okay, so I wasn't initially going for a halo eye, but I guess I am now, because that's what this is leaning toward. Alright, so we're going to hold that to the side. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and if I can find the little brush that I've been using the few times I've done a cut crease, I'm just going to try this one, and we're going to see how it goes. This is a flat concealer brush, so it should be fine. It's just a little flimsier than I would normally want for this. So I'm just gonna take it and tap off literally the smallest amount, because this concealer is insanely pigmented, like almost to a fault. And I'm just gonna put it right here in the center, going up the eye, blending it out a little bit on the edges. Again, smallest amount. Putting it back in here. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye. Starting at the bottom and going up the eye. I feel like they're not quite even. And this side definitely got more concealer. So I'm going to have to build up the other side just a bit. That way when I put the color I'm using on them, it's the same intensity. And you don't have one side that's way brighter just because there's more concealer. Okay, that's as even as they're gonna get for now. And I'm gonna take this little wipe and get rid of that fallout. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade So these top three are shimmers. You've got a really light one, a more bronzy one, and then a black. So I'm trying to see which way I want this look to go. I think I'm actually gonna go for the black and see how that goes. It's called Dark Matter. It's not crazy black and shimmery. Ooh, yeah. Gives it just a nice little... I know normally a halo eye, the inner color would be lighter. But I wanted to do something kind of like dark, grungy, and fall. Even though, I don't know if you can see my shirt. But my shirt is like neon green. Oh yeah, Kappa. It is neon green. I really like the way that looks though. I'm just gonna pat the edges a little bit to blend them together a little bit. And then I'm gonna take the brush I was using earlier and just smoke out the lower lash line just a bit. Please stop. I'm gonna actually pinch it to make it a little tighter. It's a really intense orange look. I feel like I definitely need some like highlighter to balance this out a little bit. So just super quick, I'm going to take the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl in Peach Glow, which is this little one. And I'm going to just tap into it, tap off of it, and then go right across my cheeks. I don't know how well it's going to pick up in this light. It's a really pretty highlighter, but it's not like as crazy blinding as most of the others that I tend to use. But like if you look up close, you can definitely see it. Now, the moment of truth. How does this lipstick look on me? Let's see. Ba, ba, ba. That was really dramatic. I thought I stabbed a shade, but I think I'm good. Okay, let's try that again. Ooh, it's a little light. See, it's the kind of shade that I'm not really used to. It's kind of similar to my own lips, but a little more like pinky nude. But that's all off one dip. I didn't have to dip back in. So let me know what you think. Like, do you like this lip color on me? Because I'm a little torn. Now, to get into the prices. I'm going to say that I don't find this box to be much different than previous boxes so far. So, we have the Dominique Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, retails for $35. Whoa! The Juice Beauty Anti-Wrinkle Eye Treatment retails for $50. The Dose of Colors Liquid Matte Lipstick retails for $18. The eye mask set retails for $12. And the BoxyCharm 2-piece brush set retails for $35. And it does say the multi-purpose powder brush is perfect for liquids, creams, powders, or mineral products. And the foundation brush has an oval base to help with precise foundation placement and seamless blending. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts down below. I have got to give this a shot so that I can let them know if any of these shades work for me, because it would be really cool to start receiving foundations. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want to see more of my content, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!